Hey guys, on the table today we have the LEGO Star Wars 75345, the 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack with 119 pieces and a retail price of $19.99. Still kind of wish these battle packs were like more at the $15 price point again, because 20 is kind of really pushing it. I know the first 501st battle pack was 30, but that came with an extra build and all that. But 20 for just the build and 4 figures, it's a bit much. So yeah, maybe one day they'll bring it back down to $14.99. But for now, it's just gonna have to be $20.99 or not $19.99. Whoops. But let's get straight into this. The box looks pretty nice. It has the orange strip for the Clone Wars, and they're on that one planet from the first episode of season 7. Yeah, you can see it on the back. It has the bridge where that opening scene takes place. So that's pretty nice how like it's on that planet. But yeah, it's kind of generic because it's just like they're on grass and there's rocks other than the background. But yeah, you got your features and all that. So yeah, pretty sweet. I like the box art. It looks visually stunning. Yeah. And then with the instructions, it's the kind of goofy looking 3D rendering. Kind of hope they go back to the box art on the instructions sooner or later. And you got your QR code, which, by the way, you can scan these and get 20 VIP points or insiders points now. I already scanned mine, so yeah, can't take it. But yeah, I didn't notice any mistakes or anything. You've got your progress line that they've been including in most sets nowadays. You got your parts list. Nope. You got the rest of those parts where you build the world. Finished product and ads for the other two January sets that came out this year. So yeah, that's it for the instructions. Now on to the minifigures. We have the 501st Specialist, where he has this new clone visor piece where it's like the sniper I don't even know what to call it, headpiece. So yeah, and he has the if I can get it off, it's hard to get off, but I guess I'll show it on the officer. But he has the new helmet holes so that you can now attach it to the Phase 2 helmet. It looks great when it has an attachment on it. So yeah, but I'll get to what I think it looks like without attachments when we get to the officer. But he has the gun with the candle piece. Looks pretty nice. I like how they're not including stud shooters anymore in the new battle packs. And then you got like your standard 501st printing, but except he has blue arms. I kind of wish all of them had blue arms, but yeah, it's fine. But he also has the 2 slashes for the Specialist logo. Not logo, you know what I mean, yeah. But the printing is really great. Love this figure. Now here's the ugly of the set. Like, yeah, the helmet holes. Now it doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to, but it is not perfect. It's not amazing, because it just messes up the printing up here. So yeah, but it looks good when there's something there. So I wish they would kind of like put it on one side instead of both sides, but it's whatever. The printing is still great. He has the printed comma. I wish they would put in the cloth waistcapes instead, because this kind of looks garbage. It like downgrades the figure, I feel. But the torso print is amazing. 10 out of 10 torso. And dang, a lot of dropping stuff today. Sick. But he has his standard blaster. So yeah. Oh, and the clone face. They all have clone faces, so I don't have to show that all the time. But yeah, that's it for the officer. Last but not least, probably my personal favorite figure in the set. You do get two of them. It's the Heavy Trooper. Yeah, it just looks really great because both helmet holes are covered. So yeah, it looks pretty nice, and you have lines on the lines. So yeah, it's a little bit different than the other ones. As you can tell, there's the. If I can bring it up closer. Oh, focus. There we go. You can see like a little bit different. Looks nice. And he has a backpack with the Republic logo. So I thought that was pretty neat detail. They didn't have to do that, but they did. Kind of makes me wish they did that for Commander Cody, but I guess it's fine. But yeah, I just love the torso print there. I'll show you the back from this figure. That's what the back looks like. And he has a blaster like this. I don't know. It doesn't really look like the guns they have in the show, but I guess it's fine. Doesn't bother me too much. It's like the heavies usually have like the long blaster, so I feel like this would kind of be a better representation of that. But it still looks good with the figure, so I guess it doesn't take away from the rest of the figure. So overall, this is my favorite figure of the set. So yeah, figures are pretty okay. They're pretty good. Here's the build, and sorry if you noticed, I did put this on backwards, but I just fixed it, so sorry if you noticed that and were cringing, because I definitely just took a hard cringe when I noticed. But yeah, it's just like a little cannon build. You can move it up and down. I was wondering why I couldn't move it up. I was like, why isn't that? And I noticed, like, I looked at the box, and it was on backwards. So like, when it does that, it goes up against these pieces, those slopes. So yeah, and I wasn't able to go up and down, but yeah, glad I fixed that. Has a spring-loaded shooter in it. You know how those work. You just whoop, you just like tap it. That was my bad. Let me try that again. There we go. And it just flies out. Pretty nice. Better than the stud shooter. You got a little seat for your clone trooper there. I'll just put my officer in there, and they look pretty nice, like they're operating it. Still move it up and down while he's in there. And you got 4 legs. You can adjust the height. So like if you want it to be up a bit higher, you can do that. But yeah, it's just looks a little bit weirder, and it doesn't sit completely flat. But you can do that, because I thought I had it a bit low like that. But you can put it up higher if you need to, which I probably want to keep it there. I'd want to keep it there. So yeah, it's pretty nice. So pretty simple, but it's a little bit better than some of the other builds they've had for battle packs lately. So yeah, that's it for the set. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would recommend it. It's a pretty good fit, pretty good set. I had fun building it, and the figures are, other than the helmet holes and the printing on the very top of the helmet, they're great. They're just really good 501st Troopers. Very good army builder. Not as good as the first 501st, because like you don't need 1,000 heavies or 1,000 officers. So probably only buy a couple of these if you're army building. But yeah, still great set. I'd give it about a 7 or 8 out of 10. So I'll put it at 7.5. It's an alright set. So I would recommend getting it, because well, it's not going to retire soon. We still got a bit of time. But I would recommend trying to get it for like $16, so like 20% off instead of 20. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace.